life can be lonely. Connecting and finding a way to express yourself with people who understand you.
Because it takes a village.
Yeah.
The possibilities are so endless.
2020, we announced her. The world shut down.
No one was right, okay? I'm alive, but I still have to say yes to everything.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? After this? Emilia Clarke, yeah.
Because you heard that one thing, then it changed the whole course of your life.
It's kind of like a nice
An
escape.
This is meant to be. Don't be afraid to fail.
Have you guys met Emilia Clarke?
Yeah, we did. We did after COVID then. It was,
Tell me she was like the nicest, sweetest little human being. I love her. And if she wasn't, just lie to me.
she was.
She was great.
This makes me so happy. It's like 1 degree of separation. Okay, so you had booked Emilia Clarke and the world shut down.
Yes. The next day. The sales.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like you make your biggest investment and it's like
people are not paying because they're like thinking that everything is going to be canceled.
And I'm sure back then, in the contracts now, every contract, even film contracts, everything now has a clause that says
And back then it didn't.
if the world shuts down, obviously, no one is responsible. Like things have to go back. So that
And it
didn't
was
exist.
in London.
Yeah.
We were doing it in London.
Was that your first one in London?
Yes. But we didn't.
We didn't.
At that time.
and then we booked you for that one. But like that's in the
that's
future.
true. That was in the way future. Like we're not there.
You booked me?
For now we're in 2020.
Yeah,
You
that's
booked me
true.
for what?
You were supposed to be there because when we
I was?
rescheduled.
Yeah.
Which one?
The London one.
Did I?
You
Before
could
the
have
world shut
met
down?
Emilia
No,
Clarke.
not
Wait.
before the world shut down. So when we
I could have met Emilia Clarke.
Yes. When we rescheduled in 2022,
Yeah.
you were supposed to be there.
What happened? Why wasn't I there?
I don't know. You canceled
So
the
the
week
queen
before.
died
Yes.
also then
Yeah.
and like
Why was I not there? You guys know me well enough. I
think
would
it
have
was-
been
it
there
was-
no
it
matter
was
what.
just
I think it was
like-
travel. It was
Yeah, the
too it
filming.
was like they were canceling a lot of flights.
We were filming.
Yes.
It was during filming.
Yes.
They didn't let me take the time off.
Yes.
And because of the tight restrictions on traveling, production was like, we cannot let you
Yeah.
leave. I went to literally like bosses of Disney and like my manager is trying to like be like, can you please? And they're like, it's just too risky.
Yeah.
If she gets stuck over there and God forbid anything happens, that's what it
That's
was.
what it was.
Mother, I could have met Emilia Clarke, not you guys, the ones that said I could do it. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna work with her. I'm gonna be on Ponies or something. It's her new show, just in case anyone doesn't know her new show, Ponies.
2020, we announced her. The world shut down.
Yes.
So nobody buys the tickets
Yeah.
because they don't want to
Of course.
commit.
Oh, well, also, no one knew what the heck our lives looked like.
Everyone's super confused.
If anyone remembers, like, it feels weird to kind of think back on that now. But
Yeah.
if you just even try, like, we were all like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If, like, we can't do things.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
weird.
It was so bizarre. I had friends asking for toilet paper. It was the fact that we lived through it, you know, and it was a really sad time because then there was a lot of people that lost their lives too.
Yeah.
But we're here and it happened. And you guys were running at a company that was solely based on people showing up and being a lot of people in relatively good sized spaces.
And yeah, and we didn't know how long it
So-
was like, lasting, like you said. So
Were you scared?
no,
Were you nervous?
I don't think we were nervous about it. Like it was just like about rescheduling. Like when I was rescheduling it, you know.
Oh my God,
because
how
there were, like,
beautiful.
no
You guys
day.
were like, oh.
Yeah, I don't
I
feel
wonder
like
too, though, how it was. Like, LA was so strict.
France was more strict because
Okay.
I flew back like the day they were doing like the confinement, like the
Yeah. You had to be like, it's not
lockdown.
No, lockdown. Sorry,
Lockdown, thank you.
Yeah, because like, well, school was doing like they were like doing it remotely. So I
Remote,
was
yeah.
just like, oh, I'm just gonna go home for 2 weeks.
That is kind of, I remember that was kind of
Yeah.
how it started. Like, oh, you go
Yeah.
back for a little bit and I'll come back in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you guys were like, well, just when can we reschedule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was just like very, very, very strict and friendly. Like you cannot go out except if you like write down like saying like I'm leave here and I'm just going out to like do grocery shopping and blah blah blah. And like
Yeah.
if you get stopped by the police, you have to show like the paper.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole like crazy thing. So nobody was out.
I was out.
Yeah, you were out, but like you were not here. Like we
Because
left.
you at this point, this is how many years past you were like, what, screw it? Like,
Yeah, she.
I was in
Let's-
Thailand actually.
well, let's take it back here. So
Yeah.
you at this point, when this all started, you were like, my days are numbered.
But actually, full circle moment. So we go to LA to that trip and Vegas, and we do all the fun things. And then I start my treatment, and it kind of worked immediately. after. So like I was like this thing that I was like, you know, reading all the things that can go wrong, and then I started it and like it just worked. So like right after that trip. So yeah, I was like cancer free like 2 months after.
What?
Yeah.
Cancer free.
Yeah.
So no bone marrow transplant. Just
No.
this. So it was a specific concoction of chemo.
The thing
This was a trial.
It was a trial. It was not chemo. It was, I don't know how to say that in English.
Just say it in French, and then someone out there in the world will tell us.
But I
will
also
translate. Because I feel horrible that I still don't speak French.
Je sais plus.
Okay.
I feel like I've kind of put this like period of my life in a box, and I don't even know.
So it wasn't a chemo, but did you have to get like? Was it a medicine?
Yeah,
was it like
yeah.
via IV that you still
but
had to
it was a
have?
thing. It was not like chemo. It was like it was not attacking all your cells. It was like a specific thing.
Is it like ketones or what are those called? No, it's fine.
It's like a targeted treatment. Why can't I
amazing.
remember?
And it
this?
worked.
And it worked. Yeah.
I mean, phenomenal. So
Yeah.
it worked. So after you were like, "Oh, I'm done. I'm going on this amazing trip. I'm going to
Yeah.
Vegas. We're gonna start this. I'm gonna say yes to everything."
Yes.
Oh, now I'm cancer free.
Yeah. So like I'm alive, but I still have to say yes to everything because like.
So that didn't change. You were like, "I'm still gonna live."
Because I
life
was like, I know what it's like to physically not be able to do things,
Yeah.
and so now that I'm like alive and well,
Yeah.
I want to do the things, you know. And I went on that trip, and so I was like, I want to see the world. I want to
Yeah.
go on all the trips. I want to do like all of it and say yes to everything, and like do all the conventions and everything, and just be super open to all the possibilities now.
live life,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep.
So that's kind of always been. Now you're just that's the life you live.
Yes.
But you've been cancer free now in remission for
Yeah.
11 years.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then you were like, I'm gonna stress myself out and run a business now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And so, wait, where do you want to pick it up from here? I guess is up to you guys.
Where were we? Oh, it
Well,
was like
We went back and forth a little bit.
So we're,
but yes.
we're still studying, and
Yes.
like Dream It is still
During the
not
pandemic.
like our main
Yes,
thing.
it's still a side project. Even
Yeah.
when we did the 5 convention, it's still a side project.
Yeah,
It was a fun thing.
It was just a fun
Yeah.
thing.
You were like, we're both in school.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work for an advertisement company.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a
yes.
director.
And,
Yeah.
and, we're
And
gonna
this-
do that at the same
And
time.
we're gonna do this like for fun on the
Yeah.
weekends.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we all know
But
how
then-
insanely stressful it is. The fact that you were like, we just do it for fun,
Yeah.
this blows my mind. But continue, yes.
I went to Thailand.
Yeah. So I came
for
home and she went to Thailand.
Oh yeah, this was 2020 where you guys were. So you went to Thailand. When the world shut
Yeah.
down, you said, I'm going to Thailand.
Yes.
Because you wanted to
I
travel
have
there?
things to live. Like-
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She was like, I cannot be stuck in a house. That's not possible. That's not me. So
Yeah.
I'm flying.
It's smart. So were you stuck in Thailand?
Yeah, but like it was a choice. Like I
but
was
that's-
stuck in Thailand, but I wanted to be stuck in Thailand.
I mean,
'cause, like,
Thailand please seems
you
like a
know.
pretty good place to be stuck, to be honest.
yeah.
Amazing.
There were some actors that we were kind of friends with,
Yeah.
and we were like, okay, let's do something for people, like get them connected somehow. So we started doing like those interviews. We on YouTube,
yeah, live
I think
YouTube,
Zoom was
yeah.
not even.
No, it was Zoom.
It was
Zoom because I
Zoom
was
and then
I was
on
using,
YouTube.
Yeah, because I was using Zoom for school because we're doing virtually.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Zoom is cool. Like we can do live on this thing and put it on YouTube at the same time, like live on YouTube, but like I'm on Zoom and
Yeah.
maybe we can reach out to some like actors that we were supposed to come to Paris at that time. Ask people like, do you guys have questions? And I will just ask like the
actors.
the
Yeah.
question, and we were just doing live. It was just really fun and funny. It
And
was-
you guys were moderating that?
yeah.
Or was Saad involved? Yeah.
No. It was just the two of us. I mean, at one point she didn't have like Wi-Fi connection. So
Yeah, it was
she
bad.
left,
And
like,
I
she just
left.
and it was just me. And it was just like,
So the little
It's
shy
funny
one.
because like she was like, "Don't leave me, okay?" And I was like, "Okay, I won't leave you." And
and
like
she
10
left.
minutes later,
and she left.
Bye.
Yeah, so it was by myself. So I was just like reading the question from like people on like
Yeah.
on Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
And I was asking the question, and it was nice. It was a nice thing to do, and it was just
Yeah.
like for people like to enjoy because they were like at home.
Yeah.
And I didn't want them to be depressed or anything.
Yeah.
And you had to do something. And then because we did that, then we were like, well, why
there's
not?
something to do.
Yeah,
here.
why
Like,
not like virtual convention. It wasn't a thing. And
No.
it was, how do you do that? What's the logistic? Like, how much do you pay people? Like, you know, it was like a whole, like,
Yeah.
Even like, how do you reach out to actors? Because like,
Yeah.
how?
I mean,
it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, but in our mind, it was also like, they're all sitting at home. They're not doing anything.
Literally, if you're wondering where anyone was, we were all sitting at home.
So
I
it's
was doing
like-
puzzles. Like, it's like
So like,
thousand piece puzzles. Yeah.
so like people work like there.
Yeah.
And it was just like, well, we know they're not busy. So
Yeah. No one's gonna be like, sorry, my schedule.
yeah, we did one every month.
Yeah.
For like a whole like year and a half. And it was,
it got crazy.
yeah, it got crazy. It was like,
I don't know
15 to
why.
20 actors.
We were
a
like
month.
just booking people, and it was like, there are 20 people. How
Yeah.
do you manage that?
Yeah.
Like for
I was-
2
yeah.
days.
I was waiting to be sponsored by Zoom. I was not. I had a lot of Zoom accounts.
Did they ever sponsor anybody?
No, but it's okay. It's fine now. But it's just like I had like so many screen and so many Zoom account because like I was like letting people like the staff people in the Zoom. So I had like all these computers like around me,
Yeah.
like computers and like phones and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It was really
Yeah,
funny.
this actor on this screen
Yeah.
and this actor on this screen, and everything is happening at the same time. But it's so cool because then
Yeah.
everyone is like connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so
Yeah.
nice.
And then also like the first one was like discovering the thing and like what went wrong because like also like
yeah.
you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then after that it went like a bit better. And then my brother he found a way for us to like also keep the cells going at the same time. Because before that we were just like shutting down the cells and like sending all the links
Yeah.
to people like individually would take us like crazy amount of times.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like found a way like to do it like automatically,
Yeah.
which like helped a lot because otherwise like I don't think we would have be able to do that many.
So without your family, there was
Yeah.
they stepped in so many times.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Like it's really beautiful that that happened.
Yeah.
So you guys made it through the pandemic by doing these virtual conventions.
Yes.
And when did it finally lift for you guys to be able to do in person?
First event was December 2021.
So you had to wait almost
Yeah.
2 full years.
Things were like lifted a little bit, but we didn't know. Like some people were like super scared. Like some people were like, we have to go back to the real world.
Yeah.
And other people were like, we can't go back. Like it's
Yeah.
too scary. And yeah, we were also like, we disagreed on that at first. Like,
but
'cause
then at the end of the day, I was right.
I'm not sure because
I
like,
was.
no,
Because like
people
the
were
law,
not ready.
well,
The law, but like people,
the law gave me right.
yeah,
have
but-
it.
Because
'Cause,
I was like, I think for us to do an event,
Yep.
people need to get tested first.
Mm.
And like, it's just like, if we ask people to get tested, then we can do an event. Like it
Yeah.
was like I mean, there were like people who did events like other convention that happened
before us, but
before
also like
us.
a lot of fans were scared.
We're scared,
Yeah.
but
So-
then the law asked
Yeah,
that
but-
people needed to have
Some people are right to be
negative
scared, okay?
COVID test.
Some
to
people
do
are right to
events.
what?
To be scared, because like if
Yeah,
they were
I
sick or like
understand.
if they were living with people
Yeah.
who
I
like
understand,
but
so
it was
just
hard to know when.
I've never heard you guys bicker before, and I kind of love it. I kind of love it. It's like an old couple bickering about something that, like, you know.
No one was right, okay?
But it's just that the law
No, but
gave me the right.
No.
Afterward. At one point, you were like, okay, look, yeah, people need to get tested.
Yes.
But I mean, it was the law anyway, so they had to get tested. It was
Okay,
just like a fine.
take it back. Did people get tested?
yeah. No, we agreed on that. It
Yeah,
was just
because,
like, is it too soon to do it again?
To start the
basically.
convention?
Yeah.
So did you feel it was a little too soon?
But I felt it was too soon in September because we were
Yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to do it
yeah.
in September, and
Got
then
it.
we
It pushed.
agreed to do it in December. But
Yes.
she wanted to do it earlier.
Yes.
So
But then
So you
we
found a
did
middle
it.
ground.
yes.
And December feels like a good time of year. The holidays,
Yeah.
the world is
And
starting to
December
open
was
up
great.
again. That's great. Because I think by that time, 2021, it was basically like June and July, everything was really started to be. So September would have been right at the start of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, a couple of months, people got a little situated. I also think people, correct me if I'm wrong, from your guys' perspective, it also felt a little like I didn't know how to function in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it's been over 365 days of not like doing things that I did for, it's like, whoa. So I get it. That it was like, it takes everyone a second just to be like, I'm not allowed to be around more than 20 people. And now I'm about to go into a room of 100, 200
Yeah.
people.
There was a law afterward that
Yeah.
you had to wear a mask in public all the time.
Yeah, we had that.
But in France at first, like there were no masks, but I found like my dad like found the mask and he gave it to us. So like when I was going out like doing grocery shopping, I was like wearing masks, wearing gloves. I was doing the whole thing.
Lysol in the air.
Oh yeah. I had every single product you can ever find for like COVID things.
Yeah.
I had everything. Like I was like, washing my hand a lot of times. And yeah, I went crazy. I even like when we were allowed to like go back to the real world, I still had gloves on. I went to like Starbucks and got my gloves on. Like, which was like crazy because like
It's not crazy. It's
I
like,
mean, it was like, who does that?
especially because we know our hands. If we touch our
Yeah.
eyes, our nose, our mouth, I get it.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't do any of it. I hopped in an RV and was like, I just need to be in nature. I don't want a mask. I don't want gloves. I just need nature. I just need to roll in the grass
Yeah.
and put my bare feet on the dirt. To me, I was like, because I felt very, and then we went back to work very early in September. Station 19 went back to filming. So we were in the same year. We went back same 2020.
Oh, 2020.
No,
wow.
we were working during the pandemic. We had to wear masks and we had to test every day. That was rough. Right before that is when I hopped in that RV and I was like, thank God I had that or I think I would have gone crazy like most people did. It was an insane time. So you guys did the virtuals. You guys
Yep.
opened up and
Yes.
did one in December. It was in Paris.
Yes.
Who were the guests on that one?
And it was a show that we didn't reschedule. It was a new show. So it was Kenny Ortega Universe.
Uh-huh.
So like High School Musical, Descendant, and Julie and the Phantoms.
I don't know what any of this is, but that's great.
High School Musical?
I know High School Musical.
Okay.
But what
'cause
is
I was
Jenny
gonna be like,
Ortega?
hey.
Jenny Ortega.
Kenny,
No,
Kenny.
Wow, I said Jenny. Wow.
No, I think you said
I
Kenny
said
and then
Kenny
I
and
heard
said
Jenny.
and I was like, yeah.
So who's
Kenny
Kenny Ortega?
So Kenny Ortega is the
He directed, choreographed High School Musical.
Oh, he's the choreographer.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he directed and choreographed like the Michael Jackson, the
one just now, the
the
recent
movie.
one.
No,
No.
This Is It movie.
his tour.
His tour, like
Yeah.
his actually tour, like he was friend with Michael.
So Kenny Ortega.
Yes.
And this was the one in December.
Yes.
All these different worlds. And did it do well?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was like one
So
of
cool.
the most fun convention we ever had.
Why is that?
Because it was like
everyone coming back. Oh, sorry.
No, no,
I
no.
cut you. But like, but like everyone coming back from COVID, so like everyone was
we had
like,
a party.
yeah, everyone was happy to reunite.
Yeah.
All together.
Yeah.
And it was just like a celebration of like we've been through all of that. Now
Yeah.
let's just celebrate. And we did a party, and the party was so much fun.
Yeah, and also because the
Yeah.
shows, it's like music and
Yeah.
dancing, and so it
Yeah,
was
so we did
fun.
like a dance class, we did a concert, we did like directing workshop with him. We did like everything, like a singing class, a songwriting class. I mean, it was like all kind of things. It
It was like a masterclass
yeah,
weekend.
it was
Yeah.
so cool. It was really cool. I mean, I liked it.
and it was also kind of like a pinch me moment too, because
Yeah.
it was High School Musical, and like we loved it,
Yeah. And then you were like, okay, now we're back and up and running. So 2022, here we
Yes.
come.
and that's when we met you.
That's when I was like, I had to think. I was like 2022. I was like, we're in 2026. So that's the year I met you guys.
Yes. Funny story. It's like the first convention you ever did with us. Dream it not at home because the
So I
virtual-
did do the virtual first.
No, so like the virtual was Dream It at Home. And we did a multi-fandom of like, it's called Dream It Not at Home. And it was only people who did the virtual with us. You and Stefania were like the only two people who didn't do the virtual with us. But we just made an exception. Or we're like inviting you guys.
To the virtual.
No,
No,
to
to
like the
the-
real convention. To like the in-person.
Oh, got it. So we didn't do, did you guys ask us to do the virtual?
I think we were struggling to
Yeah.
reach out to your managers
Team.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
guys were trying to reach out to us to do that, but we didn't. And then when you guys did the in-person,
Yeah.
we were the only two that hadn't done the virtual.
Yes. And it was like
I don't know how we
I
explained
don't-
that.
I think we didn't explain. We just like that's fine. But it was like the only two people
Yeah.
that didn't do the virtual. But we wanted to do a celebration of like we did like at that time we did 18 virtual convention and we were just
You did
like,
18?
Yes,
Yeah.
during COVID 18. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
I
crazy.
mean, we had a lot of free time.
That's
So
true.
yes, it makes sense.
But it's
Makes
just
sense.
like it was. So we just wanted to like have something to celebrate those virtual. So we did the Dream It Not at Home, and yeah, you guys were like the only two people
who weren't out there. I get it. So it was,
Yeah.
okay, so that was my first one with you guys. That was
Yes,
our
it
first one
was-
with you
yeah.
guys. And it was crazy.
Yes.
Holy moly. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I was like-
you had short hair. I think you had black
Did I
dress.
have
You
short-
did. I mean, like not short, but like short.
it was shorter.
Yeah.
And it was blonde.
Yeah.
I-
blonde.
Surprise. You walked in today and I was a redhead. That feels forever ago, I have to admit.
Yeah.
It does feel like it was a very long time ago.
We also did so many after that.
Yes,
Yeah.
we've done so many since. And I love every single one of them. And as you guys know, I love you guys so dearly. And I think you guys are so phenomenal at running a business the right way. I mean, you really do care about the experience, you care about the fans, you care about the talent, and you do your best to navigate all of that, which is not easy because everybody feels like, you know, I'm paying for tickets, so I want X, Y, and Z. I'm an actor. I'm the celebrity. So I want X, Y, and Z. And then you guys have to think from your perspective, like this is a business. So we have our X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to balance that. And now that I've been at a couple different conventions with a couple different companies, it's run differently everywhere you go. And I just admire the way in which you guys run it. It really works. And you guys have really built a system and a way of doing things that benefits everyone fairly. And I think it's just fantastic. And you guys are such an inspiration. I'm serious. Like the whole story too, and I've heard it, but like whether it's coming from literally being like, my days are numbered, to be having a family that's like, do whatever. We support you in every step of the way. We're going to do it. Like, you guys have really been on such a journey. And the fact that you guys found each other at a convention when you were like, I'm by myself, and you were like, let's meet up, and then decided to come and do this when you guys decided to take a trip, when you were like, it's over, and sitting at that beach in LA, we're like, let's do a Dream It convention. It's really inspiring. You're going to make me cry now. And I do want to say though, going back a little bit, what made you guys, because for people out there that listening that have never been to a convention, there's a lot of stigma around, or I don't know if stigma, stereotype, whatever it is around conventions. I didn't know conventions before. I don't think I really even thought about them before. Why do people love conventions? In your opinion, obviously people might be different.
I think it's about connecting and finding a way to express yourself with people who understand you.
Yeah. It's about community.
Yeah, about community. Because like when you go to convention, people, they have the same interest as you know? So you have something in common. You know that you have something in common. Yeah. And you are here for the same thing. So it just connects. Like I think sometimes life can be lonely. And, you know, and it's a way of like, this makes my day better. And this is a way of like, you know, not thinking about the regular day, normal day. It's just like a fun thing. And it's like everyone reunites around the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot about like connection.
And it's also about what you were saying about like TV shows, you know, like you guys, like actors create TV shows, and like it allows people to dream and to like, you know, get immersed in a world that is not like their world. So like it's kind of like a nice
An
escape.
Yeah.
And they get to see that in real life. So that's really, and they also get to see like the people who made this shows that mean the world to them. And so I feel like it's a really like nice experience to get to do that.
I have to say, as an actor, it really is special to be able to connect with fans on such a deep level, and to really get to communicate with them on something that I can only speak about my character, but I'm so grateful to play this character, but to know that this character meant so much to so many. It kind of feels like we're all a community together by saying like, well, she meant so much. Just pretend she's this person over here. Like, take me out of the equation. And like, she really meant that character, that show meant so much to all of us. It really is an amazing way to celebrate. What I think, going back to what you guys said too, like you guys loved TV shows. You guys, like, what were some of the shows you had said you'd like watch TV shows and like all the time, and you did? Like, what were the ones you remember watching when you were a kid?
Charmed or like Buffy and stuff like that. But when like really made me into it was like the OC, One Tree Hill. One Tree Hill was
We
like
grew up
big,
with that,
Yeah,
so it's
was
kind of
very
like-
big. Like for me, like you know, that's what I'm like. Think about the fans is like you watch a show and in a way, or like you watch a movie and in a way, like one thing, one phrase could like make you think about something and make you think about life, about your life, about situation, relationship, about everything. And it's just because you heard that one thing, then it changed the whole like course of your life. And it's just like one moment because you watched it. And it's just, it's so, I think like for me, it's like when I see like people meeting the actors, it's like so cool to see what made you who you are today, because in a way it makes you who you are.
Yeah.
And it's just like they're just like connecting with like, I mean, I feel like it's kind of like Disneyland when like kids like meet the, you know,
You know, I say
Mickey
that all the
Mouse.
time. I love saying
always
that.
say
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's like, I mean, for me, Disneyland is a convention in itself.
It is.
It's like you meet the characters, and people want to meet at first like the characters.
Yep.
And it's just because
They don't care about us.
now they care.
No, but I know what you mean.
At
I do
first
know.
they
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
meet the character because it helped them in a way, or like it shaped them in a way of like, because you portrayed it that way, or because you said it that way, or because like whatever, you know. And it's just like, I think it's a great thing. Like I think like arts in general connects you and makes you feel things and makes you think about things. Like when I'm like in the subway, I need like my headphone and I need like music to make myself think, you know.
Yeah.
So I just like think about life, like, but just like listening, you know, art make me think about like certain stuff, and it's just like, you know. So I feel like it's a way of like not healing, but it's a way of, I don't know, it's
I
just
think healing
Yeah.
is totally
say healing.
appropriate. for
I was letting
that.
you find it. Letting you guys find it. I was like,
Yeah.
but I was like, I have so many words because
Yeah.
it's healing, it's growing, it's evolving. I mean, I don't know, just from my perspective, so many people have told me like just getting to sit and watch Station 19 with my mother and like a mother and daughter duo, and a daughter's or is coming out, you know, to their mother is helps. Like mothers have said, like it's helped me understand. So it's educational, it's healing. It's inspiring because so many people go, it inspired me to want to be a firefighter. It inspired me to want to come out. It inspired me to want to stand up to my abusive boss, boyfriend, girlfriend. Television does that for everyone. And so it's beautiful that conventions allow that. But for you too, Marie, was it the same? Like when you watched, because yours was Charmed and One Tree Hill.
Yeah.
And for you, was it the same?
For me, it was also like, One Tree Hill and the OC and so many shows. Like actually, like there's shows like kind of when you're a teenager and like you're growing up with them. I feel like One Tree Hill is like that.
Yeah.
Because like you're going through the same things that they're going through, and like you can really relate. And then there are just shows like, I don't know, I used to love Prison Break and Skins and stuff like that. And it's just like I don't know, you're just like immersing in another world and like escaping, and it's so nice.
For you too, were you watching these shows in the hospital?
Yeah.
So it was a way to pass time too.
Yeah, and I also loved to, and that's the thing that we talked about actually when we were in LA. Like once we saw the shows, then we were like starting to look up like the actors, and like we were getting like, you know, like the lives of the actors it was like interesting to us to like see what's like because for me it's like also like the extension. Like for me, a convention is like the extension of a show, because like you get to meet the people who like brought these characters to life, and like and I also feel like you're not just your character, like, and the fact that it's you that played this character, like it did bring a lot to the character, and so I feel like, you know, it's
if it was someone else, maybe like I wouldn't feel that way. you know?
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was saying. Why
It's also at this point too, when you get to the 2 hour mark, you're like, my brain's not functioning anymore. No, it's just me trying to be like, for those out there listening that have never done conventions, because I feel like there's a stigma that like, oh, you must be a weirdo if you go to conventions, or you must be someone that's like into cosplay because you're going to Comic-Con, which if you are, great, go for it. Like there's no judgment here. I love that. There's kind of this stereotype around conventions, and that's why I wanted to know, like, you two, for people listening, for people seeing, like you connected with these shows, and there was a sense of community when you went to these conventions, and you wanted to meet the actors that inspired you or healed you or changed you in certain ways or helped you get through tough times. And then it turns into a version of Disneyland, which is what I interpreted as the second I got there. So I was like, oh my God, this is Disneyland.
Yeah.
And it feels that way because it's the same a level of adrenaline and excitement that you go there and you get to meet people and you get to hang out and you get to meet the people you look up to, and there's fun music and there's lots of cheering and like, there's standing in long lines. You know, you are going on wild rides, but not really roller coasters. Like it's a lot of fun, and you're exhausted at the end of the day, and you just need sugar and energy drinks to get through it all. And it's beautiful. And you guys have created that, or at least continued, you know, from the conventions you guys went to. And I hope you got to experience conventions like the ones you've created, because it really is a special place and I love it. And so for people out there listening that have never done conventions, give it a try if you're curious about it. Because you really do have a sense of community. I mean, I've told so many people if you've never done it, and now I know people that do go, and I'm like, just go by yourself. I was like, I promise you, you will find your posse. You will find your group very quickly. Yeah. Like reach out and say, I'm by myself.
Like you can meet someone who's gonna like change your life, literally.
I mean,
like,
people are getting married.
Yeah.
Married, relationships, marriages, friends, and you're creating this international community too, which is what I love, because we have social media at our fingertips where you can connect now with people all over the world. But then you have this ability to then meet everybody.
Yeah.
It's like when you guys were like, okay, I'm in New York and I'm in LA, so we'll meet in Miami. Like it's this beautiful way to go, let's go meet somewhere where we can go and have a fun weekend. And it's a real blast. So I highly recommend conventions to people. Maybe one day I'll go to a convention as a guest. I was thinking about it the other day, I was like, what would I go to? I was like, after this.
Emilia Clarke,
I was about to say, I was like, Emilia Clarke. But yeah, it's just beautiful. And I love to know that this is how it all started. And you guys are kicking, you guys are amazing. Looking back on life in general, but we've talked a lot about your business too. Is there anything you guys would have done differently about either about life or about the business?
I don't think so, because I think like every decision you make is a part of like who you are, and like like if I change like one tiny little thing, like I wouldn't be here today. Yeah, if I went right, then I might not have like the same path of like now. So
Yeah.
I don't like regrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have changed anything as well, because it's like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And so the choices you made got
Yeah.
you here, and
Yeah.
like you're gonna make mistakes, and we're gonna make mistakes for years to come. So I think it's part of life and learning and
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always tell her like everything happens for a reason. Like if I didn't reach out to her, then we wouldn't have met. If she didn't come to a convention by herself, we wouldn't have met. Like all those kind of things. Like if she didn't get cancer, we wouldn't have met.
Yep.
COVID was terrible for people, but if we didn't have COVID, maybe we wouldn't be here today. So it's a whole like thing. Like I always like look at life that way. Sometimes like I'm late, I miss a subway, like it's right in front of me. I'm like, this is meant to be. Didn't need to get on that one. It's okay. Looking at life that way is just like, I don't know. For me, it's a way of like living.
I absolutely agree. And for anyone out there that is wanting to go to conventions or interested in starting a business, what advice would you give them?
You need to be courageous, very courageous. You need to get ready to fail a lot, and well, to have like people being mean to you. It's a part of the process.
That's no matter what.
But it's okay. It's part of the process. But it's just like, yeah, I mean, I feel like not even doing convention, but in like anything, if you want to do something, just do it. And if you fail, you fail. But like try every possibility. Like try to, yeah. Don't like let yourself like, not doing it because you're like afraid to fail.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to fail. That's like the advice I would give.
Yeah. I think that anything is possible if you give yourself the means to do it, you know? It's important to keep a little bit of dreaming in it. Keep dreaming. It's like you can do it, and just surround yourself with people who are gonna, support you. And like for us, I think that, if we didn't have, because it takes a village.
Yeah.
And it's not like doing a convention is not easy. So it's not just like, oh, it's my dream, I'll just do it. No, it's like you also have to like take a lot of things into consideration. But like if you have this village, or like if you create it,
don't surround yourself with people who are like gonna bring you down.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
Surround yourself with people who will always encourage you, even if they're gonna tell you the truth, but like in a way of like encouraging you. Yeah, and then like that let you be yourself. Like, yeah, I think.
How does your brother feel about the business now?
he's so proud.
As he should be. Where do you guys see yourselves and the business in 5, 10, 15, 50 years? You don't have to answer all of those, just whatever comes to mind.
For me, my goal is kind of like, I mean, we just started the company in the US, so it's a big thing. I'm excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But it's just also scary. But at the same time, like I wanna try to expand in a way where I can just have people work for us, and where we can do like other stuff. Like, this is like, we trust people to do things for us, because it's also very hard to let go. I want to be able for us like to expand in a way that we can have like people working for us. I want, people to be immersed.
Yeah.
So I want a whole like set design thing, and I want people to really be in the show and not just like, I'm just meeting the actors. Like I really want them to feel like they are in the show. So I feel like this is what I want to expand in a way like that, I don't have to worry about making like bad decision in a way, like losing money or something like that, like not stressing out. So this is how I see ourselves.
Yeah.
And what about yourself as a person
Myself as a person? Wow.
outside of the business? Which maybe they're so intertwined right now.
Yeah, I mean, well, I want that, like, I want to hire people, so in a way I can also do my stuff. Like I want to try and do things that make me happy. I'm trying right now to do something that I've been like meaning to do.
Yeah.
It's just like it's kind of scary. It's time to actually think about like my ambitions and actually do something. So
Acting?
well, yeah, I want to. Spoiler alert. I'm trying to. I have like a like Instagram page that I like started like a month ago, because I will give it to you. But it's just.
Like, you better tell me.
But
Wait,
yeah,
what
no,
is it?
it
No,
just-
seriously, what is it?
Oh, it's called. Oh, it's my nickname is that Aurelia Cultural Club, because
HORLYA.
RLYA.
What?
I'm okay. HORLYA.
Yeah.
And then Cultural Club, all attached.
Found it.
Yeah, so I just started it. It's just
Movie obsessed theater nerd, concerts, travel, and books. Welcome to
Aurelia. Well,
Aurelia.
yeah, Cultural Club.
Who says Aurelia?
My dad.
Ah. I love it. Follow.
Thank you.
I'm so
But
excited.
yeah, so
I'm so excited to see it all.
Like I want to go back to movies and TV shows, like the thing that I loved, and I wanna give like my opinion if anybody's interested. I want to interview people, but not just like I want to interview actors, but also cruise members, like people who do costume design, people who do photography, and it's just like so many people, because I don't think like people know what they are doing. They don't understand what they are doing, and it's like it's so like an important job, and I'm like obsessed with like everything that goes with like the process, and it's just like I have like so many ideas with that. And it's just like, yeah, I just want to, explain to people what a director does, because every director has a different way. Like some directors, they don't want to talk about the photography. Some are like so on with that. But so it's just always like a different process. Like they don't know, like directors is like really with the actors. Like, that's like their kind of main job or stuff like that. But yeah, I just want people to understand the jobs better, because it makes it takes a village, like we said, to do the job. So that's like the first step, and then we'll see later. But that's like the first step.
It's a new chapter.
Yes.
And you're getting to really tap into that
Yes.
creative side of yourself.
So
and
I'm
hope.
excited. It's been like sleeping in a way, and I always talked about it, and it's like, okay, now I'm gonna do it. Like let's.
Well, you guys, in 11 years, you guys have created a huge business. You guys have basically been dedicated 100% to that. So it makes sense that you're now able to go, okay. Like you guys survived a pandemic.
Yeah.
You guys have grown. You guys are now sustainable and able to go, okay, who can we delegate this to now?
Yeah.
No, but what about you, Maria? What do you see?
Well, business-wise, same. I want to do projects that are more immersive and like just take it to the next level in terms of like, booking bigger talents that we've always dreamed to bring, and also creating experiences, like better experiences for people, so that it's not just, like you're taking photos with someone at a convention. I also kind of want to go back to advertising a little bit, like kind of like in that branding or something like that, like do different things. I think I just want to try stuff, like just I feel like in this field and in our like situation, the possibilities are so endless.
Yeah.
And so I kind of want to go back to I just want to try everything and see everything and do everything. So I kind of want to just do, like try stuff, see if it fits, if I like it, if I don't, and just keep trying things. Personally, just keep traveling.
I was gonna say traveling has to be on there. Yeah.
Discovering things, and also I think I need to find the balance between like experiencing and also settling down. I met someone that I'm like settling down with. So so yeah, this is like the thing that I'm navigating right now.
I did the quiet scream. We didn't get into the personal life stuff, which we don't need to, but I am so excited to talk about this after. But I'm happy to hear this, and this is what I was asking. So you're starting that phase of your life too, where you're like,
yeah,
I'm ready. I found somebody who I'm ready to maybe start a chapter in a phase with them.
Yes.
I'm very excited for you. And I'll obviously have to have you guys back on in like 11 years from now to get like the full update.
Yes.
Oh my God, that made me so I think that's amazing. Did I cut you off before you were done?
No.
Because I got excited and I'm not sure. I love to hear this. I have to ask, who would be, each of you individually, who would be the guest that you would lose your mind if they said yes? And you can only pick one.
Okay.
I'm not going to hold you to it or anything, but
I think almost have the same
We
one,
have
right?
the same one.
Is
Yeah.
it Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah. I will lose my mind. Well, first I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Yes. It's just because like Daniel Radcliffe, like he doesn't do conventions. But
Would be
Ah.
perfect.
But he
for
would
it.
be perfect because like he loves meeting people and like not creating a distance. Like he always like say it, and like he has a new show on Broadway. Go watch it if you're like in New York. But it's just like it's like a fun like he connects with them. Like he goes and like go to the audience before the show and like say hi to everyone. You're perfect. Come do the show. But yeah, no, I would lose my mind.
I
Yeah.
think you could be the one person that could get Daniel Radcliffe at a convention.
if we have him one day, then we'll like
Fun. This.
I just want to be there. I just want to be like, this is so cool. Because that would be
we're like, okay, Daniel, you have to fight.
that would be insane.
Yeah.
I was expecting someone like Brad Pitt or something. So the fact that you
yeah,
were like
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe, I think one day he will, and I think you guys would be the perfect company for him to do a convention with. So
Yeah, no, that would be fun.
are you guys ready to find out if you're sweet or savory?
Yeah.
Okay, rapid round. At this point of interviewing you, I've actually have 2 sweet and savory rapid round quizzes. I think that you guys will influence the other. I'm going to give you each an individual rapid round. Aurelia, do you think you're sweet or savory?
Savor.
You think you're savory?
Oh yeah.
And Maria, do you think you're sweet or savory?
I'm sweet.
I love this. So you think you're savory and you think you're sweet, the yin and the yang. Ready? Waffles or tacos?
Tacos.
Romantic comedy or psychological thriller?
Ramen. Like rom-com. Yeah.
Fresh flowers or scented candles?
Scented candles.
A quiet bookstore or a loud concert?
Hard one.
That's like
I'm
her
sorry.
2
Yeah, that's my
personalities right there.
A quiet bookstore or a loud concert?
Loud concert.
Golden hour or midnight?
Midnight.
Apologize first or wait for an explanation?
Apologize first.
Silk or leather?
Silk.
People pleaser or truth teller?
People pleaser.
A warm hug or a firm handshake?
Warm hug.
Ask for permission or ask for forgiveness?
Ask for permission.
Doubt yourself or double down?
Doubt yourself.
Emotional or analytical?
Emotional.
Safety or risk?
Risk.
Second chances or one strike and you're out?
Second chances.
Write the hero or write the villain?
Villain.
Heart on your sleeve or cards close to your chest?
Heart on your sleeve.
Seek advice or trust your gut?
Trust your gut.
Nostalgia or the future?
Nostalgia.
Forgiveness or boundaries?
Forgiveness.
Team player or lone wolf?
Team player.
Sweet talk or real talk?
Real talk.
Keep the peace or start the conversation?
Strike the conversation.
Validation or results?
Results.
Morning cuddle or morning workout?
Cuddle.
Did you say cuddle?
Yeah, no workout.
Wait, get close to that mic too. I want to make sure. Were you into the mic the whole time? Cozy cabin or penthouse suite?
Cozy Kevin. Kevin.
Vulnerability or strength?
Wait, sorry?
Vulnerability.
Vulnerable.
It's a hard one. I get it. B.
Yeah.
Be the muse or be the mastermind?
Be the mastermind.
Classic or trendsetter?
Classic.
Small circle or power network?
Small circle.
Sugarcoat it or give it to me straight?
Give it to me straight.
I'm not going to answer yours yet.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Ready, Maria? Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Text first or wait to be texted?
Wait to be texted, but that's changing.
Oh, we have so much to talk about. Romance or respect?
Romance.
Planned or spontaneous?
Spontaneous.
Comfort food or fine dining?
Fine dining.
Forgive fast or never forget?
Forgive fast and never forget.
Everyone hates this one. They all want to do both. Which came first? Which one do you feel like
Forgive fast.
talk it out or walk it off?
Talk it out.
Soft life or boss life?
Boss life.
Beach vacation or city escape?
Both. All of it. City escape.
Homemade meal or 5-star restaurant?
Homemade meal.
You cry in private or in public?
I don't cry.
Okay, we need to have some solo interviews after this one. If a tear were to fall from your
It would
eye,
be in private.
okay. I was like, yeah, I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. Once you're like, I don't cry. That was amazing. My comparison to that is like girls saying they don't fart. But anytime I've ever met a girl that's like, I don't fart, I was like, are you okay? I was like, I didn't say you had to like do it publicly in front of people, but like never your entire life. Sorry.
But that was like a
Tangent.
thing. I went to therapy because I don't cry.
No, I believe it. Do you cry now?
Yeah.
But in
More. I cried in public. I told you this.
in public. So not
Oh,
private.
yeah.
So are
Yeah,
you
that's
crying
true.
in public?
The last time I cried was in public, but
Do you want me to change it?
When you cry,
She
usually
wants-
there's people around.
This might be,
Okay,
no,
no,
but this
no,
maybe
that's
she
not
cries
me.
in private and you don't know.
That's true. No, I
Yeah.
know. She tells me. Because
Oh, you know that?
because she tells me, she's like, I almost cried, but I didn't cry. I don't
In
know.
private.
No, yeah,
in
like-
public.
yeah, like all the time. Like sometimes she's like, something came up, but like it's like I almost cried, but I didn't cry. And then like when she cried, she was like, well, yeah, I cried.
Do you sometimes feel though, because you have such a different, unique perspective on life, and like even tied back to that friend you lost in the hospital, like you're like, do you ever go, what do I have to cry about? Or is it just that you just like, what is it that causes you to be like, I don't get to the point where tears come out because why?
it's just hard to let go. I think that I've like, kept so much to go through things that it's just really hard to like go and be like, oh, I can just cry it out,
Is that because, is it then tied to like, do you need a safe space?
Yeah, maybe. But it's also, I need to like, I need to feel safe and need to allow myself to just cry it out. Yeah.
Girl, we could have had 2 hours and you would have been crying right here. We would have been like, oh my God. I love a good cry. Anyways, okay. You cry in private or you cry in public?
Private.
Lover girl or independent queen?
Independent queen.
Sweet revenge or silent success?
Silent success.
Slow burn or instant spark?
Instant spark.
Stay loyal or match energy?
Stay loyal.
Glass half full or half empty?
Have full.
Chase the dream or chase the bag?
Chase the dream.
Subtle flex or loud win?
Subtle flex.
Intuition or logic?
Intuition.
Be chosen or do the choosing?
Be chosen.
Chocolate or chips?
Chocolate.
Wine or tequila?
Wine.
He plans the date or you plan it?
I plan it.
Apology or changed behavior?
Both.
Agreed. But if you had to choose,
Change behavior.
a soft launch or hard launch?
Soft lunch.
Prada or Nike?
Prada.
Journal your feelings or vent to friends?
Vent to friends.
Be adored or be respected?
Be respected.
Peace or passion?
Passion.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet. It's the other way around. No. If I'm not sweet, I riot. Like,
But look,
no.
So I just want to tell you guys right now, you already had me laughing. And when I was like, okay, I can't tell the results yet. You are like a resounding sweet versus savory.
I am sweet at heart.
Yes, but you're like, I want to be savory.
Okay, now you say it that way. Okay, now I get it. But like I was like I prefer like savory stuff. Like she's like more like a sweet girl. Like
For food. For food.
Yeah, for
but
food.
Like for other like otherwise yeah, I'm a sweet.
And the way I like to say things is like, we're
That's
going to
true.
change through life. Like
Yeah.
we might go through phases where like we're sweet. I was way sweeter when I was younger.
No, but
Ne-
like
you know.
yeah, I was like sweeter, but like yeah, I know that I'm kind of sweet and you're kind of savory.
What you actually are, you like kept going like, cause you couldn't decide a couple of them.
Yeah.
You were actually 50-50. So
Oh.
yours did, I tallied, I
I'm
thought.
changing.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be 100% sweet or 100% savory, I mean, and then I tallied it and you're exactly at sweet. You're at the middle of sweet and savory.
Because you said things that, now you say that. But,
Yeah.
like, before, like, I would, like, the old Maria would say that.
Yes.
Here's the thing I'll ask, because the hard part about my original quiz was that the last question was sweet or savory. So you're getting to answer, what I realized was people are getting to answer sweet or savory what they think. But if I were to say, give you a question of like something simple, silk or leather?
Silk.
Okay. So that you would have leaned. So in that instance, you would have leaned even more sweet. So your
Yeah.
last answer would have made you even more sweet. So yeah, so it's interesting. So you did come in as sweet and savory, but you were sweet, which I love.
I love it.
And you guys, we didn't really talk about the food. We nibbled as we went along. Basically, I was thinking when you guys were here, I was like, do they want to try French food in LA? And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea.
No.
I was like, I don't think. And I was like, as you guys know, having a crazy day. When am I not? What do you guys want to eat? And all you texted me was red fruit.
Because when we looked at the clips, we were like, wait, there are people having just like candies. Some of them,
Yeah.
they had like mango.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's just like we can have like a
Whatever you want.
Yeah. And so I told her like Takis is so mean. So it's just like that's why
Yeah.
I'm like,
Should I try one?
have you ever?
Never. I'm nervous.
I mean, you can try one. That's not gonna kill you.
How spicy?
It's not good.
I feel like no.
It's not good?
It's good. It's just she doesn't like it because
No.
she doesn't like the spice.
You're not gonna like it.
Okay.
Yes,
no,
but
don't
should I
ask-
try it?
You can try
You
it.
can try it.
It's not
not
too
gonna kill her.
spicy, but you're just not gonna like it.
No, but does it smell something?
No, it doesn't smell like anything. It literally doesn't have a smell.
It does.
It
It
smells
sounds
as a
like
bowl.
the spice, right?
It's gonna be spicy.
Okay. I feel like it's not too much. Once you have like a whole bowl, then yes, it's spicy. But I feel like one is fine. You don't like it? Okay. It's
No,
okay.
no, no. I have to pee. I was like, I'm moving in my seat because I have to pee so bad.
Well, you're eating one.
I'm trying one.
It is
The taste that you have at the end, I don't like it.
Basically corn.
No, I like the corn. I like corn, but like the spicy.
The part that burns my throat, I don't love.
Yeah.
I love that.
But both gonna cough now. But at least I've tried a talkie now.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know, and I didn't die. I couldn't do more. I couldn't do more. Like my throat is burning right now.
The only thing that I had like a must at my like place in LA
Yeah.
was Takis and pretzel.
Well, I'm glad you guys got some fruit and some Takis. I'm glad I tried a Taki. I'm glad we didn't try LA French food because I don't think I've ever had LA French food, but I would love next time we get together, I get to like give you guys like a nice meal from LA that you guys might not have tried before. Not Taco Bell. Or maybe Taco Bell.
Try Taco Bell.
Maybe I should have done Taco Bell. You guys, thank you so much for conveniently being in town for Coachella at the same time that I needed you to come in. And you guys were so willing to come in and sit down with me because I just really am inspired by you guys. You guys are very impressive, and what you guys have been able to create is pretty phenomenal. So I hope you guys are proud of yourselves, and I cannot wait to see where. So thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
It was really fun.